Well, suck me dry and call me Dusty. The Netflix series Altered Carbon has been cancelled by the Netflix series Altered Carbon has been cancelled. This kinda sucks because I feel like there was at least one more season in the show before it ended, perhaps more. That being said, season 2 was a bit of a floppy poo, but not because of Anthony Mackie or any of the casting. I thought he was pretty good actually, and fucking jacked, but for other reasons I'll go into shortly, briefly. The reason Netflix cancelled the show, despite it being received quite positively by fans and critics alike, is the reason pretty much any show gets cancelled. Money! On average, an episode of Altered Smeg cost about 7 million United States of America dollars, which is pretty damn expensive when you consider like the first few seasons of Game of Thrones, for example, cost around $6 million per episode, and in the later seasons around 15 million. And of course, despite being fucking fantastic, Altered Carbon had nowhere near the viewership that the big shows like Game of Thrones or the top most expensive shows have. So when you put that into perspective, it was simply running at a loss. The show cost way too much to make and simply wasn't getting the views it needed to justify its continuation. From a financial point of view, that is. Now, I have talked ad nauseum in previous videos, like just go to any video that says show name followed by the word cancelled, that just because a show is not extremely profitable doesn't mean it should be cancelled, right? I mean, what the fuck happened to art for the sake of art? Well, money reigns supreme, baby! And expensive shows are expensive, who would have thought? And if they're not making a profit, i.e. not bringing new people into the Netflix family or into the network or whatever it is, or there's not enough product placement because the views don't justify any sort of endorsement, then it's hard to justify the expense even if the show is really good. I mean, that fucking sucks, but that's the world we live in, you know? It's just, this is what it is. I'm not agreeing with it, it's just that's how the world works, especially television and movies. Personally, I think season 1 of Altered Carbon is a fucking masterpiece. Not so much in season 2, I don't share the same sentiment. I did like it, but I think it lacked serious grit and had way too much action, and it wasn't very good action, mind you. Some of it was pretty good, but I did not really appreciate the fight choreography, and I love good fight choreography. I mean, I love action, but Altered Carbon, at least in season 1, is far more than just fights, you know? It's so complex and gritty and ruthless, and I think season 2 lacked a lot of that, which is why I don't think it was received as well. And of course, everyone became attached to the cast in the first one, and when you swap out a lead, even though that is the universe we live in, it justifies it, people get all shitty. Put a black guy in there, and then all the fucking dickheads get even extra shitty. So I think it like kind of lost a little bit of its pizzazz, if you will, but I still thoroughly enjoyed both seasons. I was pretty excited for a third, potentially a fourth as well. But alas, 'tis dead. I mean, it might get picked up by another network. Shit happened with The Expanse, but likely it's dead and gone forever. However, that being said, the best part about the Altered Carbon universe, due to the cortical stacks and the sleeves and whatever, is that you can get an entirely new cast and still have the same character rocking on. Perhaps bring back a few favorites from time to time, and it could still work. So I'm not going to hold my breath because it hasn't, at the time of recording, there hasn't been any announcements that it has been picked up or that they're even going to try. The sets are massive, and like I said, it's a fucking expensive show to make. So yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't look good, but there is potential in the future. You never know. But I'm not going to hold my breath, as I said. It's a bummer that the show was cancelled, I think prematurely, but it is what it is, baby. I will drink in its honor. Here's to you, Altered Carbon. See you in the next life. Hey, thanks for watching, friends. Sorry this is a bit of a short video and I haven't been putting out too much stuff lately. I'm just about to launch my online store for all my chili sauce for my other channel that I do, so I've been fucking busy, man. But anyway, what did you think of Altered Carbon? Are you bummed out in the bum that it got cancelled, or did you wish it never existed at all because you fucking suck? Leave a comment and let's get a friendly discussion going. Okay, love you, bye.